All right, let's get right into it. If you are just tired of that endless, frustrating cycle of trying to recruit top mortgage producers, then this right here is your new playbook. We're about to break down a system that's built not on hope, but on hard data, and a pretty radical shift in strategy. So let's be real for a minute. Are you posting on job boards using the same old slogans and just wondering why the elite loan officers, the ones who are consistently crushing it, aren't knocking down your door? If that sounds even a little bit familiar, it's because you're playing the wrong game with a broken strategy. And this quote, this gets to the absolute heart of the matter. The best of the best, they are not scrolling through job ads. They're not looking for a job at all. They are looking for a superior platform. And honestly, that one sentence should change everything about how you approach recruiting from this day forward. So first, we gotta diagnose the problem, which is what we're calling recruiting's broken playbook. The old methods, these generic slogans, the endless job board posts, it's all just noise. And top producers, they've learned to tune it out completely. Here's the truth about why top LO actually leaves. It's not for a slightly better commission split. They leave because of friction. They leave when underwriting times start to slip, when their pricing isn't flexible, or when their support team is just holding them back. Their current company has stopped being a launchpad and has become a cage. So, what does make them move? Well, forget all the hundreds of little things you think might matter. When a top producer actually decides it's time to go, it almost always boils down to just three fundamental drivers. And here they are. It really is that simple. First, more money. And I don't just mean commission. I mean more net income per file per hour. Second, more certainty that when they submit a loan, it's going to move through a smooth, predictable, and fast process. And finally, more control over their business, their growth, and their career path. Okay, so if those are the three things they want, how do you win them over? Well, you stop selling and you start proving. You have to build your case with 6 key points of proof, an argument so compelling that joining you becomes the only logical choice for them. This is your secret weapon, a measurable employer value proposition, or EVP. And look, this isn't some fluffy marketing slogan. An EVP is a collection of tangible, credible, data-backed proof points that show exactly how your platform delivers on more money, more certainty, and more control. This is the blueprint, right here. Just look at this table. For every single area a producer cares about, you need to have undeniable proof. Don't just tell them your turn times are fast. Show them a live 30-day dashboard. Don't just say your pricing is competitive. Run side-by-side scenarios with them. This is all about replacing vague promises with cold, hard facts. Let's make this real with a killer proof point. 24 to 48 hours. I mean, if you can actually show a candidate that you consistently hit conditional approvals in this window, you're not just selling speed, you are selling certainty. You're selling an agent referral network that trusts you because you deliver on time every single time. That's huge. Okay, so you've built your case. You've got your 6 points of proof ready to go. Now, where in the world do you find the right audience? It's time to shift from building your arsenal to actually hunting and hooking the right candidates. And this is a really crucial distinction. Stop wasting your time and your money on job boards. That's a passive approach. The pros go where the production is. They use NMLS data to see who is actually closing deals, LinkedIn to understand their career patterns, and most importantly, they tap into their network of agents and title partners who know exactly who the real players are. Once you find them, you need a disciplined outreach sequence. This is not about spamming people, it's a methodical, multi-touch approach. You start with a pattern interrupt email that's packed with one of your key proof points. Then you follow up across different channels, with each touch adding more value and building your case until you finally send an email that literally does the math for them. Now, a world-class recruiting system is also a compliant one. And I know this doesn't sound like the exciting part, but it's the professional part. Understanding the rules of the road isn't a restriction. It's a strategic advantage that proves you're a serious, stable, and trustworthy platform. You just have to know the fundamentals. Take Regulation Z, for example. All it really means is you can't tie a loan officer's pay directly to the interest rate on a loan. No big deal. You just build your comp plans around things like production volume, or loan quality, or even customer experience, all things that are perfectly compliant and still incredibly attractive. It's the same thing with RESPA. Look, top producers live and die by their agent relationships. You need to show them you have a compliant co-marketing program that actually works.
It's pretty simple. Any payments have to be for real services at a fair market value, not just for the referral itself. Proving you know how to do this the right way is a massive selling point.
And it goes even deeper. Things like A2P10 DLC for compliant texting, having GLBA safeguards to protect data, aligning your ops with Fannie and Freddie's underwriting systems, it all adds up. All these little details prove you are a professional platform that's built to last. And this brings us all the way back to the main idea. If you remember one thing today, make it this. You are not hiring an employee. You are acquiring a business partner. Your job is not to sell them on a vacancy. It's to prove with undeniable evidence that your platform is the absolute best place for them to grow their business. At the end of the day, your operational excellence is your recruiting pitch. The quality of your underwriting, the speed of your tech, the clarity of your career path, that's the product you're selling. And your proof points? They're just the features and benefits of that product.
So I'll just leave you with this question to really think about. Take a hard, honest look at your own company right now. Are you truly offering a launchpad that gives top producers the money, the certainty, and the control they need to soar? Or are you, maybe without even realizing it, a cage that's holding them back? The answer to that question will determine your recruiting success.